Wagwan, my people, man. This is Malkia Music, and we are live here on May the Queendom Come. It's our fourth episode, yo, and if you ain't tapped in, make sure you tap in at Queendom Women in Hip Hop and R&B, and we can catch a vibe. Yeah, this is our fourth episode, and we are excited to be here. Today, we are talking about, we are putting you on the new and rising artists, female artists, globally. Yeah, so I know there's a lot of women who are doing it right now for hip hop and R&B, but unfortunately, a lot more of them are still in the US and the Europes, and we need a lot more of us here in Africa, in the motherland, from other continents as well. So today we're just going to jump into look into some of the new artists, some of the rising stars that we have in this genre globally. So yeah, man, if you don't know, I'm your girl Malkia Music. I'm a woman in hip hop and R&B. I'm a DJ, producer, music lover, hip hop lover, R&B lover. I love music, yo. Yeah, so that's me. Check me out at Malkia Music on all social media platforms, and let's get right into this topic. So yeah, man, so today, as I said earlier, we are putting you on some of the new and artists, and some that are making waves, and probably not the usual names, and also maybe the usual names. So we're gonna find out. Yeah, so I'll start it here. In Kenya. I'm from Kenya. So let's start it here. So for the hip hop world, obviously Femi One is, making waves right now. She's not new for sure in this game, but we are gonna be covering artists who are making waves and who are upcoming. So Femi One is definitely making waves right now. She just hopped on the remix with Yemi Alade and Conscience, and she has a lot of other dope collabos and tracks that she's released and that are doing pretty well. So definitely want to check out. There's Mandy also, popping. There's Diana Codes who's popping right now. So there's also like new artists like Shekinah, Karen. I know she's not like super new, but like, she's doing her thing, man. Yeah, so let me know of any other hip hop artists from Kenya new to the game or upcoming. Drop the names in the comments. Let us know them, Tanzania, obviously. Okay, so for R&B, of course, Zinia Manasseh is like making waves. First heard of her on Loki, her track Loki, and I think that's one of her tracks that really catapulted her and her game, and her position in the industry right now. And Jere, obviously, she just released 4-letter word EP. That was dope. There's also, say, Maya Molo. He's really someone to watch right now. Let me know if you know any Maya Molo song, but I've played a lot of her songs in my mixes. She's a dope artist. Go check her out. We've featured her also here on Queendom, and yeah, I think for R&B, that's probably what I would say are making waves right now, Kenya wise. Tanzania, I'd say Fina for R&B. Fina is, doing her thing. Rosary is still holding it down. I know she's not a new artist, but I still feel like she's relevant. She's very relevant, and she drops gems. She drops music. But yeah, it's been a minute since I had like straight hardcore stuff from her. So hey, Rosary, bless us with some. Who else? All right, Tanzania guys, I don't know, man. Like, drop in them comments if there's any new female rappers in Tanzania. I'm specifically keen on rappers since I know Tanzanians can sing. So the R&B part, apart from Fina, who I think is making waves right now, there are a lot more other artists. I don't know if I should place Zuchu under R&B, but yeah. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you know any female rappers from Tanzania. Same as Uganda, man. I was there for a year and I never met a single. Actually, the only female rapper I know from Uganda is Keiko, and that's like an OG, like, from way back. So if there's any female rappers from UG, drop them names in the comments. Let them reach out to us at Queendom Women in Hip Hop and R&B, and let's put them on, man. We want to know, get them out there. We want to know these female rappers from the continent. You know what I mean. Rwanda, if you know. I can't speak much for Burundi. I think they know how to sing, but I'm not sure about rapping, in all honesty. But yeah, so when I take it back to like Nigeria, I would talk about like Ayra Starr, obviously, like bring that Afropop, Afro R&B, that Afrofusion in R&B, from Bloody Samaritan, Rush, and the song with Givian is Giving. So Ayra Starr, we're gonna talk about the impact of Ayra Starr and this next person that I'm about to talk about, who's Tyla, towards the end of the show. So yeah, Tyla is another artist that's making waves. She's blending, that Afrobeat, that Amapiano with R&B, and it's giving. It's killing, man. Yeah. So Water, of course, has was on the top hot 100 for a minute, and that's probably in the last 55 years there's not been a South African there. So big up, man. So got a Grammy, I think. But yeah, Tyla making waves. So when we take it to like the UK's, I think there's like Lil Sims, there's Shabo. Yeah, if you didn't know them, man, check them out. Yeah, Lil Sims, Shabo, there's Annie. I know for sure Henny is rocking. Like from her song Peng Black Girls. Yo, go check out that song right now. It's really a powerful song by Annie. They're from the UK's. For the R&B, I would say Mahalia, definitely. Hi there, Georgia Smith. It's really rocking right now. There's like Jazz Caris from her song Petty Lover. That also put her on as one of the artists that are rising right now in the UK's. Asia right now, let me just check that. Obviously, A Witch, I spoke about, I think we featured A Witch here on Queendom sometime. So check that out. But yeah, A Witch from Japan is really making waves. 2021, she released this song Revenge, which really went viral. Go check it out if you ain't checked it out. If you don't know A Witch, go check her out. She's really dope. There's, of course, Suboi from Vietnam. She's making waves. Did you even know there's an artist in Vietnam? It's crazy, right? Yeah, man. Go check that girl out. She's a good storyteller, for sure. And, of course, R&Bs, there's like Rini, who's like Australian and Filipino. She came to the limelight in 2019. Yeah, so check out her stuff. Really dope storyteller. And of course, there's like Yuka from Japan. Yo, Japan, I know they're crazy. They're DJs, they're artists. It's dope, man. It's mad talent up there. So check out Yuka. And when we come to the US of A, there's a lot more artists who are making waves there. I mean, for obvious reasons. There's like a lot of states there and a lot of artists from all, different states. And of course, the industry is better there, in all honesty. So there's bound to be more female rappers and R&B singers making waves in the US of A. So let's get right into it. Of course, our girl Doechii recently winning a Grammy. That's crazy. And just, killing it in different festivals and platforms. So check out Doechii. There's Ice Spice. She was really making waves sometimes. So check her out. She is making waves. Don't get me wrong, but like there's a in the last maybe 2 years, she's really been making waves. So Ice Spice, her breakout song was Munch, in 2022, I think. But yeah, her career boost, I would say, is Princess Diana by Nicki, featuring Nicki. Sorry, by Nicki, featuring Nicki. I love that song. Like, it's dope. It's just a girl anthem. And yeah, it was a career boost for sure. That was maybe in, I don't know, but it definitely hit the Billboard Hot 100 at number 4, and that's a massive feat. Yeah, so there's Glorilla. You already know, man. Fiery, energetic. Yeah, so Glorilla, she's from Memphis, Tennessee. That's why she has this amazing accent that just, and of course, like her diction, like her lyrics, and her energy, her fire. Man, go check out Glory. If you don't know about Glorilla, go check out Glorilla. She's very dope. Tomorrow too, with Cardi B, I think, was her career boost. But before that, she had the famous FNF in 2022 that also, put her on the map. Yeah, so there's women like Lola Brooke. Of course, there's Flo Milli. They're also making waves. I would say Lato is still also relevant as well. There's Mona Leo. I don't know how to pronounce that, but check out Mona Leo. Yo, this is like, she has like a very bold and unapologetic style. You know what I mean? So check out Mona Leo. You can look for the song Beating Down Your Block, I think. Yes. Yeah. So Mona Leo, check her out. She's really dope. And then, of course, I think another artist I want to mention that is probably not known is, what's her name? Lakia, I think. Yeah, man. She's signed to Quality Control Music, so she's definitely doing big things, man. So check out Lakia. She's coming up and she's coming in hot. Yeah, no. So check out Female Goats. I love that piece. I love that piece. It was really good one. Came out during COVID era season period. So check that out. Yeah, man. And when it comes to R&B, straight up Coco Jones is rocking. Her song ICU was like catapulted her. Even got a Grammy nomination from that. So big things popping there with Coco Jones. Victoria Monet on My Mama was big, 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 big. The Caesar. Who else can I think of R&B wise that's really popping? I know there's a lot. Like there's millions of R&B artists. You know what I mean? But like, yeah. So yeah. So let me know other continents, which female artists that are new or upcoming or like on popping right now. Let's put them on. Let's feature them here on Queendom. We'd love to just listen to their music, connect to them, and hopefully, bring them on. Yo. Yeah, so as we finish this episode, I know I've blabbered a lot, man. If you want to blabber, please go to them comments. Let us know which female artists you know from Africa. There's a lot of countries I didn't mention, and let us know female artists in your country. Represent them. Let us put them on. Let us connect. And we want people to know these artists because there's a lot of women with talent, and especially in this genre, it can be tricky for a lot of us. So let's put them on. This is a space where, we can amplify their voices and get to know them. All right. So as we finish, um, I want to talk about two global influencers, women who have had like global influences. Number one, obviously Tyla, her Afropop rise, man, like that has had great impact on Afrobeats, Amapiano, and R&B. And I mean, it extends to hip hop as well. So yeah, so Tyla, of course, she's had a lot of influence in her the way she infuses like different sounds, especially those three, to create her own sound that just takes the whole world by a storm. So like water was that song that took the world by storm. But she has other amazing songs, Jump, with Skilly Bang and someone I've forgotten. But just even the way her sound, like R&B and hip hop artists are able to like do remixes of and easily, pull some bars in there, puts, it's amazing. It's amazing to see. So big up to Tyla. We just wanted to big up her. She's been in the game for a minute, but the last 2-3 years has been really impactful and instrumental for women in this genre and for the entire world. The other woman that I want to talk about is Ayra Starr. Of course, her Afropop fusion. What? Yeah, her Afropop fusion with R&B. With R&B has really created an interesting sound. I mean, there's Thames as well. I know Thames is really popping right now. But I wanted to just feature and highlight Ayra Starr today because, starting from a song like Bloody Samaritan and her delivery and her fusion, her ability to fuse like Afrobeat and R&B and pop, it's just amazing. And yeah, she's had tracks, like I said, Bloody Samaritan, Rush, um, heartbreak song with Giveon. There's a lot of other songs that she's brought this sound that has really changed, has influenced a lot of artists to like tap into. So yeah, so I wanted to talk about those two women. Times is also coming up in this category, just influencing, bringing her soulful Afrobeat vibes into R&B and hip hop and just doing the thing, man. So big up to Times as well for that. And of course, big up to all the women who are doing it for hip hop and R&B. It's definitely not an easy genre, and that's why we are here to put on more women to ensure like more women are heard. So yeah, man, that has been the episode. Again, please comment down below on the new and upcoming artists, the artists that you think, female hip hop and R&B artists that you think are popping in your country, that you think are popping in your region. By the way, like we could, if you know someone in your region that's really popping and they are not known yet, or we want to put them on, so direct them to Women Queendom women in hip hop and R&B, and let's put them on, man. Let's connect with them. Yeah, man. So that has been the episode. Um, follow us at Queendom Women in Hip Hop and R&B. Follow me at Malkia Music. Let's catch a vibe. Let's have conversations. Let's put our women on, and yeah, man. Let's have a good time. Let's catch vibes. All right. Until next time. See ya. Bye.